Hi Aquarius, it's me Trudy Healy here at Beacons of Angel Light. This is for your May 2019 reading. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and also cross watchers. You're more than welcome to cross watch and check out any of the other zodiac that may be in your chart. There's tons of free chart calculators online. You can Google it and see what else is in your chart, because something may be aligning with you more this month than your star sign. And that's why I mentioned Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Star sign would be the star, Sun, star. Anyways, so I want to give a big shout out to all of my subscribers, especially those of you guys who get private readings with me. That means so very much. I love the personal exchange of energies. I'm really looking forward to it. So if you do want a private reading with me, definitely click the description box below and get with me and we'll make it happen. But also, I've been in this like deep creative introspective mode. I've been fooling around with the ceremonial cacao, and I'm drinking lots of homeopathic remedies. Like currently this is my own concoction. It's guayaba fruit juice. Don't mind if I do. Anyway, so this is totally homegrown, homemade by me, by Mother Earth, and it's just plain old guayaba fruit from the tree that's right there. And I even included some of the skin, you know, the parts that weren't ugly. So it's really wholesome, and there's tons of amazing, it's an exotic fruit, so there's tons of amazing healing benefits to it. In any event, this is the Mother Peace Round Tarot deck we're using primarily this month. And we're also going to pull a card from Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray and a Chakra reading card by Rachel Sharman. So, this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, May 2019. Being guided to shuffle some more, so bear with me. So while we're shuffling, I kind of want to tell you about the cacao. The ceremonial cacao is just amazing. I feel like it's opened the floodgates to my sacral chakra, my heart chakra. It's a heart chakra opener, but I really feel like it totally tapped into my creative space. Perhaps it's both of them. In any event, I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So soon there's going to be a ceremonial retreat. It's going to be limited space. We'll have to book in advance. It'll be here in Central America, something to look forward to. Like a week worth of meditating and stuff. All right, so they said we're done. So the three main energies, now this is how you're going to know whether the reading even resonates with you, are these first three cards here. We have the Four of Discs. I want you guys to see this. I'm just going to mess with the angle here. Alright, so we have the Four of Discs. And this is talking about you gaining control of your doorway. Who comes in and who goes out, you are gaining control of it. You are no longer allowing certain people into through your threshold, kind of like a vampire situation. Once you allow them in, you know, you invited them in and that's it, they can come in. So you're gaining control of that. Your sacred space, because here there's a burning fire, but for me it's not just any fire. It's like Palo Santo, sage, you know, it's like a sanctuary space, and you're gaining control over that threshold. All right, and then here we have the World card. So it's like in this particular deck, The world card usually means you're sitting on top of the world, and you most certainly are. Things have worked out not necessarily the way that you expected, but hey, this really does work because it's exactly what you wanted. And you have a whole bunch of people here holding hands, making the situation work. So also we have the Six of Cups. This is a joyous group activity. Everybody is deep into the emotions, feeling the success, the glory, a time of rejoicing. All right, so let's take a deeper look now and see what are the obstacles in the month of May 2019 for Capricorn. I'm sorry, for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Are you guys dealing with a Capricorn? Is that what's going on? Why did I say Capricorn? Or maybe there's a Capricorn cross watcher. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Because that doesn't happen. I don't know, my dyslexia happens. But when my dyslexia happens, it's kind of like an on purpose, from what I'm told. It's part of my gifts. Anyways, so here we have the Three of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Wands. So the Three of Cups, this could be a third party situation where there's an interference. There's a third energy that's perhaps not necessary, being that it's cups, it's emotion driven, but things are coming along. Things are coming along. It's not so bad. The river's flowing, and you know, everybody's kind of in their own little niche, taking care of what they need to take care of, all these three parties that I'm talking about. There is, however, an interference because there's a third energy that's out of balance. We do have a lot of cups here. Cups, and then we have wands and discs. The disc doesn't combat it, but the wands definitely does. We'll get to this. So next here we have the High Priestess, and she is awesome. She is very in tune. She's highly intuitive. She is, you know, that's probably why you're drawn to my channel to begin with, because you're, you know, enlightened, and you see beyond the three-dimensional physical realm. You see into the energies and into the ethers. You understand what's written between the lines of life, and you can foreshadow, foresee. So beautiful Aquarius, sister air sign. The High Priestess is you. The combative energy here is that you are not listening to your instinct. You're going against better judgment. Why would you do this to yourself? Don't do that. So here's your warning. I don't BS, and I'm here to tell you to listen to your instinct this month of May 2019. And then we have the Ten of Wands, and this is like I like to call it the clusterfuck. Sorry to say it like that, but like, look at this. For starters, I like to call this the sex deck. And if you see here, looks almost like an orgy going on. It's crazy. Fire energy is the wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. That would be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But this is a lot of different energies conflicting all at once. This is confusion and not being heard, not knowing what direction to take, and everyone's in this. You're not alone in this energy here. Everyone's kind of frantic around you in your sphere. So those are the energies to be overcome, threshold, rite of passage, if you will. And then let's see what the most likely outcome is, or your advice. I like to call it the advice, but a lot of people like to look at it as fortune telling or future, and I really think of time as cyclical. I don't think of time as linear. So, in any event, this is the advice. We have the Nine of Wands. That's funny. And then we have here the Priestess of Wands and the Hierophant. The Hierophant and the Priestess and the World. These three major arcana are totally supporting themselves. They're supporting each other, okay? You're sitting on top of the world. You are highly intuitive, and the Hierophant is the enlightened one. I was telling you that. As the Aquarian, you guys are like the alien of the zodiac, okay? So Aquarius thinks light years ahead of us. I'm not talking about 10 years ahead of the game like Sagittarius does. I'm talking about light years, and we just don't come to see it until freaking like forever later, and you're like, hello, I told you. Famous last words, I told you so. Alright, so the Hierophant, he hangs out by himself. He's the loner, he is the rogue, and he's surrounded by people, okay? He's not alone. He is the enlightened one. They follow him. But even though he's surrounded by all these people, he is definitely all up in his head and alone. This is very Aquarian. However, this could mean that you are dealing with a Virgo too. So, now we have here the Nine of Wands. I was making a correlation between these three, but I ended up telling you what the energy is. We have here the Nine of Wands, which is, you know, to overcome this energy of, like, I was saying, the clusterfuck. Sorry to use a bad word there, but, you know, it's part of my idiom. So there we go. And so to avoid this, what you have to do is sit in your Nine of Wands energy. Your Nine of Wands is that you have each one of these energies in store for use as you need, as you see fit. Are you going to take on every single battle that's pointed in your direction? Absolutely not. Who has time for that? I certainly don't. I know you guys don't like drama, so, you know, you're holding on to your energies. You're reserving them for when you see fit. That makes sense. And then here we have the Priestess of Wands, and she is not alone. Looky here. She's got a rainbow above her head. She's got the pot of gold sitting over the flame. She is watering some beautiful roses. It's a bright sunny day, and she's walking alongside a lion, no less. Okay, so she's all bush and naked. Oh yeah, in the wilderness. But she is feeling herself. She is feeling her energy, or his energy if you're a guy, and, you know, like, just really loving this energy. And the Hierophant, like I was saying, you know that you're the enlightened one. So you need to follow your intuition. You need to reserve your energies to not fall into this trap and be the enlightened one here, zen within yourself, so that you can deal with whatever the third energy is. All right, but let's get some further clarification, because we want extra cards, right? We want extra cards, of course we do. So let's get one here from the Keepers of the Light. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Psh, psh, psh. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. For Aquarius, they just gave it to me right away. Master Buddha, increased awareness. Have we not been talking about just increased awareness this entire time? I'm talking about you're the enlightened one, you're sitting on top of the world, you're gaining access, you're controlling the access to your door because it's your sacred sanctuary. You're being zen and keeping those energies in store for when you need them. You've got lots of, you know, tools and people that are ready, willing, and eager to help. So this is your increased awareness. It's your deep connection to the cosmic realm. Trust your inner voice. Hello, High Priestess. Okay, you just can't make this up. But because we like even more confirmation, let's turn to the chakras. Now the chakras are going to tell us which chakra you are going to need to focus on in this month of May, but it's going to be relative. And by the looks of it, I'm thinking more like crown chakra, soul star chakra, third eye. This is, I said this one. Well, I was wrong. I can be wrong sometimes, it's okay. This one has to do with your solar plexus. It's the second chakra. First is the root. I'm sorry, this has to do with your sacral chakra, not the solar plexus. So the sacral chakra has to do with your, oh gosh, it's in the womb area. So this is your creativity. This is where your creativity stems from. And it's like you're so stuck in these thoughts. You are completely incapable of thinking outside of them. You're stuck in a realm of thought, and perhaps you're being rigid, not with just your thoughts, also with people in your exterior, okay? So you're encouraged to overcome that with flexibility. Yes, obviously here in the photo we're seeing a lady doing a yoga pose, so definitely physical flexibility is a wonderful idea to include. But they're definitely stressing the mental flexibility, the emotional flexibility, to just be flexible with the potential of what someone else may have to offer in the situation. So I do hope that you enjoyed your reading, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. I just want to shift the camera here for a second so I can say goodbye properly. I love you all so very much. I love you, love yourselves, and love everybody around you. Mwah!